Assalamualaikum. Me teacher Diana. We meet again in the mathematics class. So today we are going to learn about the prism. Alright, so what do you think about prism? Have you know what is a prism? Alright, so let me explain to you one by one. Okay, prism is actually a 3D shape. But what the difference between the 3D shape and the prism? Alright, so let me see what the difference between 3D and a prism. Okay, so you must to know the prism must have a 3 keyword, which is a prism also a 3D but must have a identical, parallel and a flat face. So remember I told you have a 3 keyword, which is identical, parallel and a flat face. So let me look one by one. Okay, first, which is identical, parallel. So I will see the picture here. You can see the picture is like a 1. Okay, you can see the base. The base, what the shape? You already learned 2D shape. What the shape of the base? Very good. There is a triangle. So can you see the one more base at the back, which is parallel with that base, also is a triangle. So very good. So this is what the meaning of the prism, which is identical and is a parallel, which is one base to the one base is a parallel and a same picture. Alright, understand? Okay, very good. Now, number 1 identical, number 2 parallel. So you can see the picture. Now we go to the third keyword, which is flat face. So if you can see the picture here, all the face you can see is a flat. Very good. No curve, right? So if you can see this one all flat, the base is all flat. So what you think? What the name of this prism? First, how you want to know? You look at the base. What the shape of the base? Okay. So, the shape of the base, you said to me before, is a triangle. So, we call it is the prism is, yes, triangular prism. Okay? Very good. Alright, now we go to the second picture. Now, you can see, this is a second prism. So, what the base you can see here? I mean, what the shape, the 2D shape for the base of for this picture. Very good. There is a rectangle. You can see all the face is a flat. So now let me guess what is the name of this prism. So as I said, what is the shape of the base? You already tell me before. What is it? Okay, very good. There is a rectangle. So let me guess what is the name of the prism. Because of the base is a rectangle shape, the 2D shape. So the name must be good. There is a rectangular prism. Okay? Because what? Because of the base shape is a rectangle. Okay, good. Alright, so keep. Let me see this picture. I want to ask you, is it a prism or not? Yes. If you say no, why? Okay, very good. Okay, this picture is not a prism. Why? Because this picture have a curved face. Yes. What the name of this picture? Very good. There is a cylinder. So, cylinder have a how many face? Yes, cylinder have a 2 flat face and a 1 curved face. So, is it the curved face is a prism? No. So, cylinder is not a prism because cylinder have a curved face. So, very good. Alright, next. Second example. Have you can see here, we can see 2 3D shape here. One this one and a one this one. Alright, so which one you think is a prism or which one is not a prism? Number 1 or the number 2? Okay, very good. Number 1 is a prism, but number 2 is not a prism. But why? Can you give me why? Can you give me the reason why? Alright, you remember back the keyword of the prism before. Identical, parallel and the flat face. Okay, 2 of this picture is a flat face, but can you see the identical parallel? Is it parallel or not? So, from the first picture, you can see the base shape is a rectangle. If you can see, if you bring the parallel go to the up, is it the 2D shape is still a rectangle? Yes, so that means that is a parallel. So very good. Number 1 is a prism. So we look at the second picture. If you can see the second picture, the base is a rectangle, but when you go up, it's not parallel. The angle is a little bit go down. Okay, so this is not a prism because that is not parallel. Okay, so now you can see what the difference between prism and non-prism, no prism. Okay, alright. So let me remind you back what is a keyword that we already know for you to differentiate between the 3D and the prism. So what is the first? Identical, parallel, and a flat face. Alright, so now I want to show you the 5 of the type of the prism. Okay, the first picture is, you look at the base, what the shape is. We already showed you before. Triangle, very good. So the name is triangular prism. Spell properly, break properly. Triangular prism. Good. Now we go to the second prism. You see this prism, but I want to ask you first. This prism, it remind you one of the 3D shape that you already learned before. Yes. What is that? Very good. That is a cuboid. So actually cuboid also the prism, but when it go to the prism, the name will become different. So if you look at the shape, the base shape is a rectangle. So what the name is the prism you think? Yes, that is a rectangular prism. Okay, so that means rectangular prism also is a cuboid. Very good. Now we go to the next prism. So what is this? Now you look at the shape. That is a one of the polygon. So can you see how many sides of the polygon there? Can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the name of the polygon that have 5 sides? You already learned. Yes, that is a pentagon. So because of the base is a pentagon shape, so we call it this prism is a pentagonal prism. Now we go to the last prism. Now you see that is a one of the polygon also, but how many of the sides? So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, okay. So because of the 2D shape is a hexagon, so we call it hexagonal prism. Okay? Alright, so remember that hexagonal prism because have a 6 side, pentagonal prism because have a 5 side. So I hope you remember what we already learned today, which is the keyword of the prism. How many we have? 3. So remember, identical, parallel, and a flat face. So the 5 types of the prism that I already told you before. So remember and then use this one for the next revision for your exam, and then see you again for the next topic. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum.